What is up, guys? It's Warren here. So in this video, I'm basically going to cover supply and demand. Um, yeah, so I'm going to share my screen with you, just so you can go over that. So how you want to trade supply and demand, or how to understand it, is when we share. If you guys seeing that I'm wearing the red shirt again, just know that I made multiple recordings on one day, not that I never bought. Okay, so let's go to the market. So my favorite market, US 100, trading view. Okay, so supply and demand. What the hell is supply? Right. You can almost see it as support and resistance, but it's a little bit different. So if you look at this area here, you can see that this is resistance, right? And then it broke through resistance. And then here is also resistance, broke through resistance, doesn't come back to touch it. So when it breaks through resistance, it becomes support. When it breaks through resistance, it becomes support once it's above. And broke through this resistance here. Maybe go up to the support, it becomes resistance. You can see it comes through. Right. So that's support and resistance, right? Support is when it's a level that price respects, or it doesn't want to go beyond. So what happens is it touches and it bounces in the other direction, right? Resistance is when it's moving upwards, it hits that level and comes down, right? And it keeps hitting the level and it comes down. Supply and demand is very different. Well, actually, it's similar concept, but very different, right? In understanding. So the way you want to understand supply and demand, let's see if I can open up that whiteboard. Let's share whiteboard. The way you want to understand supply and demand, if you have prices moving, and all of a sudden, boom, it just shoots up, right? And maybe there's a big bar here, big bar, big red bar. What's underneath it? It is basically your demand zone, right? So your demand zone would extend across, and what price is likely to do is come to this level, continue upwards. But why is that? So your demand level, basically, as retail traders, we can't move the market like this. Right? We can't make such big moves in the market. If we enter a position, it's almost negligible. But when $10 billion comes in and moves the market, and a lot of 10 million buyers, let's just say one buyer wants to buy for 10 billion. This person moves the market so drastically in that direction. What does it mean he bought at this area here? Right? Now, if he bought at this area here, then it's likely that other people would want to buy. Other banks and institutions also want to buy at this area here. Right? So what that means is that the market wants to come back at this price so that others can enter. Right? Or maybe other banks and institutions decide, okay, now we're going to try and move the market downwards so we can get back into this demand zone so people can buy and then push the price back up, right? So also a lot of retail traders will be like, okay, it's buying. We buy here, stop loss there. Then what happens is they all get taken out to the stop losses. And when someone is selling, what that means is someone else is going to buy it, right? So a lot of buyers are coming in here. That means when institutions drop the market, they have enough orders to fill so that the market can rise, right? So this area here is our demand. It basically means where a lot of buying could possibly happen, right? And then supply is the reverse of that. If we have the market, so we have the market coming up, and then all of a sudden, boom, drastic drop, and we have a huge bearish bar here. That means that whatever activity happened here is our supply level. Is our supply level, because that's when a very big seller came in. A lot of volume happened. So when the seller came in, but probably more sellers came in. That means a lot of activity happened in this zone. So when price to come back here, means that it's going to take out all of those orders, fill up all of those orders again, the orders that weren't being able to fill because more buyers came in here. So that means they all get taken out, and then, a lot of sellers get taken out, and then it comes back down. Right? So that's basically supply and demand. So I'm going to show you in the trading view. So I'm going to close this. Right. Let's go back to our thing. So when we look at the NASDAQ or the US 100, it's all-time highs. Right. Let's look at some supply levels and supply and demand. So mostly we can find demand levels because it's been in the uptrend. Like if we look at this, you'll see that, let's find the box. Let's find my box. Okay, so look at this chart. The way we trade, okay, let's look for demand levels. The demand level means there was some activity and a big move upwards, right? If you look at this coming up here, you can see small bars, like this big bar, big bar. What that means is that the activity that happened here from the opening and closing of this candle means that there was a lot of big institutions, big moves coming in this area here to move to drive price up. So a lot of big money came in to buy price. And price probably might never come back here. Or maybe it will. Maybe it come back down and it will move up price. If you look at another supply, another demand level, this basically is this big candle here, just chilling, and then boom. What that means is from the opening and closing, this whole area here is a demand level. Now, if you can reduce your demand level, you actually make your demand level smaller by going on a lower time frame. We actually see, hey, where the heck is the demand level? Right. So if you look at this candle here, the big move actually happened here. This big candle on 30 minutes. What that means is that I can reduce my demand level to this opening and closing of this candle. But I don't know if is going below 30 minutes. Sometimes you can miss a trade. So this is just a level, right? Even if it taps, I know a lot of people like to go 50%, stuff like that. Me, I just wait for it to come inside, and then I'll look for other confluences to actually hit. Maybe it breaks one of my Bollinger Bands and stuff like that. So I get more confirmations. I won't just trade with stop loss below this. There's a lot more that goes right. I wait for it to actually respect this level and then see what other confluence like goes. Then if I look here, I can reduce this demand level here. It's very big. It's a very big part. It's a very big area. I can reduce this area to where price moves very violently. to around this area. But that also means the price move violently here and the price move violently here. This also becomes of demand. We'll come back to the H4. We made our demand level smaller, so we're able to get some more precise entry. Then let's just skip to this. Let's just see how the demand level actually works. So what happened here is was a huge move upwards, right? So big candle here. So this is the demand level here, which never actually came to. The demand level in this area here. So this big candle here, and so basically a doji, which basically means there was some ranging that's happening. It means buyers and sellers were coming into the market here. This black candle here, that means there was some activity that happened, and then a huge move up. Now what that means is that this area is our demand. Right? Then what happened was price came all the way back and just touched entry. So this is why I don't like using 50% level, because you can see just took to it back all the way. Right? Here, if it came all the way up, it did some kind of range, and then this candle here is a big candle bigger than all the other candles. So what that means is that this area is our demand level. Now, what you can see is the price just chips into it, comes up, touching into it again, and then moves up. Right? Of course, it broke through again to come to this level, and then went all the way up. Right? So whenever you see a big candle followed by some activity, this kind of thing, you know, it's a demand. And you can mark it. Price may never come back there, but if it does, you can wait for some kind of trade for it. Right? Supply is the inverse of that. So if I remove drawings, this big move that happened here, after this big candle, there was some activity that happened here. And if you look through, price broke right through it. So when price breaks right through it, you can ignore it. That means it was quite strong. This big candle here, that means there was some activity that happened here. Right? Some activity that happened here. And then what happened, price came into it. So if I want to refine this, I can go to the lower time frame, 30 minutes, and actually have a look at here where the hit is. The demand group. So I can actually draw this doji because this big candle here. So that doji was where the activity happened. The activity meaning a lot of sellers would try to enter the market and pull the unit price down. So if I look on the 4 hour, we'll see that we reduced that maybe, right? See? And then, yeah, this area was ignored. If we actually draw, see this big bar here, this big bar here, if I draw this here, the doji that happened before that, you'll see prices tapped into it, dropping the broke. It broke because the level was strong enough to buyers and sellers. So yeah. If I come down here, you see all these small bars, you can ignore them. All these all small bars, ignore them. Only this big bar here means that there was activity that happened. That made sellers come in. You can see that this makes it invalid. That's why I look for more confluences before entering the trade. A lot of people will just enter, put stop loss above the supply area, try to trade down, and then you get wrecked. Okay, so don't do that. If you look at this big candle here means there was a lot of activity that happened before that, which means that this candle is our supply. So what happens? Price does spike above supply level and eventually drops a little bit, especially here, big drop that comes back. Another supply level would be this candle here. This one. This is actually the proper candle. See this long wick candle, and a lot of sellers came in to the market, which means that this spinning top was hammer is where all the activity. So this one wasn't the true maker, the true supply area. This one was the actual level which it respected. Respected, dropped. Right. The supply level here, you can see that it did respect it a little bit. But what happened was bullish, buyers were too strong, and then it exceeded. Look at this candle here, a lot of activity. It's respected, dropping because there are too many buyers, because the overall trend is bullish on the higher time frame. It just kind of breaks all the supply levels. So that's why selling is actually very hard when the higher time frame is set. It's going upwards, right? This one, you can see there's no supply level, but if you look at demand, right, there's a big red candle, respects the demand level. This candle. Big candle here doesn't come back, but moved all the way up here. This candle here didn't come back. This candle here, we did see this big candle here, followed by this demand level came touched into it. Then candle here, there was no really bullish candle so this, but this candle here was basically the biggest candle. Right, and that means it came in and touched. Another bull candle, less activity, never came back. There's another bull candle here, very big bullish. There's a lot of activity happening with black candle. What happens? It comes touch. So that's basically how the trades apply to that, right? Of course, it works on the lower time frame too. So like these ones. I took a trade recently where I waited for it coming to this level here. See this big candle here, it means a lot of activity happened here. And what happened was it came touched and up. This candle here, there's a lot of activity that happened. So sometimes it's not the candle also, it's this, even this wick of the candle has activity happened. So respected, moved up. Okay guys, that's the plan demand. This is not in the confluence I used to trade it. So after it actually taps into it, I maybe wait for the make a trend line. A lot of other things to mention. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Wait for the next video. Hope to see you. Send me an email if you guys want to learn more, and also get mentorship. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.